Hello?
Hey, Randy.
Hey.
You got a minute?
Yeah, I'm getting Mr. Huey going with the tractor burying cables. Mr. Huey, would them right there need to be moved? Just move them anywhere you like. I just want the system to not get screwed up. All right, go ahead.
Randy, somebody called CPS on Rudy yesterday, and I'm really pissed off because you got to understand something about me and Rudy. Since I've met him about a year ago, I have been, sort of his protector.
Right.
And I'm working really hard. I wrote, a series of stories. I, of course, converse with him all the time. I'm totally like up to date with Rudy's life and the kids and, what's happening. And I'm basically have been involved in his life for just about a year now.
Right.
So when somebody calls CPS on somebody, I have a standing rule, because people in the movement, while I would hope that CPS is there for kids that are really abused, and sometimes they are, I suppose. But there's room for that. But what goes on in our country is just not any type of justice, and oftentimes enough, CPS cares worse than the general population. So even if there is abuse or neglect, my advice to people would always be to try to seek alternative ways of correcting the situation.
There ain't no doubt. I wouldn't call CPS on my worst enemy, Raquel.
That's what I'm talking about. So somebody did call because they were there and they told them. And I just want, I absolutely want, it to stop right now. I just don't want you to communicate with Rudy or talk about him or
I haven't.
Chat about.
This is the whole thing. I
don't.
haven't. Let me just clear something with you. Him and Gia did call Sampson County Sheriff's Department yesterday on me after. Now, if you want to hear the recorded call where Rudy called me yelling and screaming and threatening me with the FBI, he's going to take every damn thing I have. This was Saturday. Because I told him, I said, Gia attacked me before, Rudy. Why are you doing this? I said, I let it go. I left it alone. Well, it's that Tom Hadry. I said, I don't care what he's doing. Why are you and her telling people my daughter's not real and that y'all are going to put Sampson County law enforcement on me? And I've got all the messages they sent me, Raquel. I'll send you the recording where he threatened me. It sounded like the devil. He's going to take everything out. Said the Democratic National Party had called him and that they had interviewed my ex-wife from 30 years ago and had her write a letter. Now, see, I got vetted before with Watchdog Wire, and that I was, after Title IV funding from some native thing, I have no damn idea what he's talking about. He threatened me with the FBI, everything else. So did she. She threatened me, and these people are sending it to me. You see, I'm not even online right now. She threatened me with Sampson County law enforcement. Then she sent these people.
Yeah.
No, not my ex. No, Elizabeth Gia did it. She threatened me with Sampson County law enforcement. Then she put on there last night, I called the sheriff. And the sheriff was glad because he wanted everybody, he was glad some other people know that Randy Davis is crazy. Randy Davis is stupid. He doesn't even realize Sheriff Thornton is on his Facebook. Of course I realize he's on there because anything I put on there, I want him to see it. She called the law on me. She said, she put out a thing saying I was threatening CPS on them. You won't find that anywhere. All you find is where they say I said something. I haven't said anything. I'll send you the recorded calls, and I'm telling you right now, and she's not who she says she is. Her husband was a complete freaking felon in Florida, spent time in prison. I don't know how she even had her child. He got arrested again this year, February 1st. February 3rd, he killed himself or whatever. We're not sure about that. It looks more like it's an informant. And the people that are looking this up for me are friends of yours. They're really big. Anybody that's friends with me is getting threatened and called phony by her and Rudy. Just got off the phone with another one. These are big, big people. I don't know what they're doing, but they should have never fucked with me. Now, I'm telling you, they should have never done this to me, and I don't know why they're doing it. Now, you calling me about somebody calling CPS on him, I had no idea. I have no idea. I've had it with their asses. But you don't see me bashing them. I don't bash nobody out there, Raquel. But I'm being accused over and over and over. And now any advocate that want unfriend me.
But yeah, go ahead.
If they want to unfriend me, then they turn on them, and now they're phony. You want me to have 10 of them call you? You want me to send you the real stuff?
No. I don't need any of that. What you're telling me, I'm taking, for its word. What I do want to say is I don't really know Gia well at all.
Well, her real name is Liz Brizard. Her maiden name was Garcia. I can send you her address, her picture, everything else. She told people that her husband died in a hit and run. He did not. There was no hit and run. He's a complete felon.
She may be putting that out there for her own reasons, but I don't know, and I don't really care. I mean, quite frankly, and I don't really have anything to do with her, and I'm not worried because I cannot. That's somebody. Not that I can control anybody, but that's not somebody under my purview in the programming.
Look, I called Rudy Orr Thursday and Friday. I said, Rudy, just tell me, why is she doing this? Look, man, I don't know. I said, okay, you don't know why she's doing it. You haven't discussed this. I said, we need to not be in public bashing people. Why are you letting her do this to me when you know damn well I'm real? You lived in my house. My family supported you. And when you were homeless, you lived in my damn house, and you don't know if I'm real? Look, who's that crazy? And after I went to jail for 5 months for nothing and beat them, and I got what I got filed right now on them, then they called the damn law yesterday? Yeah, I'm hot. So you told me about somebody calling CPS. I got a good feeling that nobody ever showed up from anybody's CPS. They do shit to get sympathy and play the victim card. I'm not going to play a victim card, but I certainly did not call CPS on anybody.
I don't think anybody's lying about CPS showing up at Rudy's house yesterday. I think I know that happened. I'm just letting you know that has me in a fury, right? Because I spent the whole past year protecting Rudy, and then some dumb fuck wants to call CPS on him.
Well, whenever these dumb fucks put on me, when they send messages showing and admitting that they called Sampson County Sheriff's Department.
Like this whole, it's all, Rudy's been calling me every day this week and telling me a bunch of rumors, and my answer to him is, Rudy, I don't have time for your rumors. I don't give a shit.
Rudy's the one spreading the rumors.
No. I mean, he's I'm not talking about him starting rumors. I'm talking about him giving me details about what this person said or that person said. And I'm like, I cannot verify any of that. I don't give a shit what.
Ain't nobody verified one damn thing they said, but I can send you the actual phone conversation. Do you understand? Sampson County Sheriff don't want to fuck with me. They do not. I'll put that on my Facebook. But you see, they are calling and doing these things to me. In other words, what people usually accuse you of is what they're guilty of. And Elizabeth Gia is a phony. And I have all of her real information. And they should know Rudy knows that the people that I know can get anything on anybody, and I've never done it. Not with them. But now I had to. And Rudy Orr, you need to know this. Rudy Orr, he is in, and I'll send you the copy of the paperwork from the federal court decision and order, a white supremacy group, not his father. His name's not Robert Rudy Orr. His name is Robert Gary Orr. Now, that was a finding. Yeah, white supremacy group.
Well, that's his stepfather.
That's him. His stepfather was in it too, and so was he. You want to see the transcripts?
Again, I don't. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm telling you that Rudy is my fucking friend, like a fucking brother. So if you're gonna tell me Rudy is in a white supremacist group and I don't know about it, you're fucking wrong. I'm telling you right now. Do not spread that fucking rumor because he is not in a fucking white supremacist group, and I don't know whether his name is on any fucking document at all. But you're Randy. You should not be with the wrong person when it comes to Rudy.
Raquel, I don't. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Look, let me tell you something, Randy.
Raquel, what is wrong with you?
Okay. You don't want to have anything to do with excuse me, Randy.
I haven't said a word. I'm just listening at you scream at me because I told you what a court document says. I didn't make an accusation. I said that's what...
Of course you are. Of course you are
No,
making an accusation.
I'm telling...
He's in a white supremacist group, and I can prove it.
I said I have the court document that says it, Raquel.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I know Rudy, and he's not. He's not a white supremacist. I know Rudy, and he's not.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't call Sampson County Sheriff's Department on me yesterday either, did they, Raquel?
I was not a part of that, and I don't know. And I don't think they should have. And that's my opinion.
Well, why am I being threatened by them? You call me because you say somebody called CPS. Are you implying that I called CPS on him? Because I did.
No, I'm saying, okay, and I appreciate your answer. I wasn't implying anything. I'm telling you somebody did it, and it's pissing me off.
I'm glad that you're pissed off because it would piss me off if anybody called CPS on anybody because I hate CPS.
Exactly.
CPS is fucking evil. I don't want anything to do with CPS, but it sounds like you're accusing me or somebody that I know of doing it, and nobody I know did it. And look, whenever that Tom Hadry guy talked about Rudy Orr on a post that I put, my own daughter, I didn't know it, went on there and said, you know, well, I appreciate you defending my father, Mr. Hadry. This is not good or appropriate to do it on my father's post. We've made it clear where we stand. I don't think advocates should attack advocates. But these so-called
I don't think so either.
Well, they're attacking me. I'm not attacking them. But if I defend myself, I'm the one that's wrong. That sounds like CPS. No. You let me make false allegations, send the law after you, threaten you, say you're phony, and then if you speak out about that, we'll put more law.
However it started, it's going both ways. So
it's not going both ways. Show me where I sent anything. Show me.
Did you put on the Blog Talk Radio chat room
that I am here to answer the allegations because Rudy put out there in the listen to me. Listen to me. Raquel, listen for a minute.
Why would you even go on the page and say something like that?
Because Rudy, if you'll stop screaming, I'll tell you why. Because Rudy told me to be on there in a post. I put it on there because Rudy told me to come there and face the allegations in a post that he made. So I went there.
Let me see that post.
Well, he put it up. You understand me? What am I supposed to do? So you're yelling at me because I did what your Rudy told me to do. I was there to answer the allegations. I put it in the chat room, nowhere public.
First of all, I'm the one who produced that program last night, and there was not a word mentioned about
Rudy mentioned it. Rudy put it out there that let them come on and show who they are.
Maybe he's talking about, you know, a different program, but he's certainly not talking about the program produced last night.
Monday night show. Come on, Monday night show and defend yourself.
He wasn't even home. What was he posting on Facebook about the show last night when I produced it?
He put it on there Saturday, Raquel. You want me to send it to you?
Okay, now we're talking about 3 days ago. I mean, now we're talking about Saturday. This is different.
It ain't different. He said, go on the show Monday night. On Saturday, he said, go on, you come on the show and defend these, show me this and that and the other. Now, what are you talking about? I went on the show. I put that there. That's bad? Are you telling me that's bad?
No, I didn't know that he told you to.
Well, he did. Before you start yelling at me, you should let me explain things because it seems that there's a lot you don't know.
Well, of course I don't. I mean, I know you have your side, and I apologize for screaming and yelling. It's just my temperament. And I'm not really yelling at you. I just kind of scream and yell.
But Raquel, what would you have done if somebody threatened you and called you out and said, come on the show Monday night?
Okay,
and I went on the show Monday night, and then I get yelled at because I went on the show?
Because what he said, this is not out of the blue, right? So this has been going on for a couple of weeks now, okay? It's not like, you know, I don't know what the back and forth and the back and the forth and the back and the forth.
No, this was over. This was over a month ago, and they brought it back up and started again on me.
Well, if you ask them, they'll say you brought it back up. So it's back and forth, and I told Rudy the same thing. Just stop. Just stop. That, you know, I cannot have this on my radio programming. I'm just not going to do it. I want you. I don't want hosts going after other hosts. And
well, let me tell you this. I haven't went after him. You don't have evidence of me going after him, but I have evidence of both of them going after me. I have evidence that he told me to be on there.
I'm not talking about Gia. She doesn't have anything to do with my programming. All I'm concerned about is my programming. Which I work really hard to do, okay? And I just can't have, I can't feel uncomfortable with my own host, and I can't have my hosts going after each other. Otherwise,
your hosts aren't going after each other. Rudy and Gia are going after me. Now, if you think that I'm not supposed to go on there after he demands I go on there in front of the world.
No, I don't. Again, I can't.
Well, the last I checked, I have freedom of speech as well. You understand?
Of course you do. And I'm not telling you not to. Look, you can do whatever you want, Randy.
I'm going to defend myself and my daughter. When you see what all they've said about my daughter, if you still feel the same way.
I'm not fucking put words in my mouth. I'm not telling you not to defend yourself. When did I say that? When did I say that? Don't put words in my mouth, Randy, please. Please.
I didn't say you said anything, Raquel. You
troll. You are a potential troll on me, and I got enough with trolls in my lifetime.
You're having, I don't know, what is the matter with you? Seriously, what is the matter with you?